As you all are making your way towards this church, you see it off in the distance, and you hear the bell above the church ringing, and you see it standing by itself. The bell appears to be ringing, but you don't see anybody there.
That's a little creepy, not gonna lie, fellas.
Cecil, I think this is something a bit more of your knowledge.
I don't know. I'd have to inspect it closer to understand more.
Awfully quiet and empty for a church. I don't think we're alone around this church. We best be careful.
I have to let y'all know. There appears to be strong demonic magic inside this.
I'm not liking the look of this place. I think maybe some of us should take maybe a defensive position just in case.
I agree with that.
Me and Layla will go over here, set up in the back right here. We'll keep a lookout, keep you guys back up if you need it.
I got some tricks up my sleeve.
Did it become like a rat or like a monkey or something?
A monkey?
Racially charged question.
That's not a recon mission animal
I know
in the Wild West.
Just like cute little monkey like this, and then probably becomes a little guy like this. And I can give him little pets.
No. You want a pet Crawley?
He's cute like a little monkey, yeah.
Racially charged.
Every time I make drip coffee at my house, it tastes like shit.
Because you suck dick at making coffee. That's fine. We all gotta suck.
Don't just slander me, put me on game. This is a teachable moment.
Get yourself a motherfucking French press and grind them beans yourself.
I'm not spending money on shit I won't be able to keep.
What do you mean you can't keep? You can't keep a French press?
No, it's not. This is not my house. I'm not gonna what works. I'm not gonna interfere with my parents' coffee making system.
You play politics to that extent in your family, Josh? Like,
Yeah, what? You buy a French press and your parents are like, what the fuck, Josh? What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
As this happens, you see that the front door of the church opens. Hello, my children.
Hello there. We didn't want to interrupt your service, but we did want to see when there's good time to come in and introduce ourselves.
Oh, it is quite all right. We are used to people getting curious about the church.
I do have to ask, what is with all the pentagrams all over the...
It belonged to an old cult, you know, and we decided to fix it up because we didn't... Unfortunately, they were really good at stamping these pentagrams onto the walls, and we don't have any carpenters, which is ironic considering, you know, Jesus and whatnot.
Well, I guess the best thing is to just be upfront about this. I've cast Detect Magic, and I've detected some demonic magic from inside your church.
Oh, dear.
If you want, we can go and search it out.
Please come in and search for these kinds of presences. I wouldn't like those kinds of things inside of the church. By the way, I am Deacon Plume. Mr. Carlos, how's it going again? Are you finally ready to come to the church and pray with us?
Of course I'm ready. I've been ready my entire life.
Carlos, your voice has changed from the last time I saw you.
Yes, you see, it's a long story about it's me, it's Cheese Wheel, and a grand old time I had.
Oh, no, understandable. There's a lot of wild rogue cheese wheels in town. Please come inside.
Well, this is quite interesting. It looks like the demonic magic is coming from behind this wall.
Unfortunately, nobody is allowed back there. That is where the sacred texts of the Brotherhood of the New Communion lie. I'm sorry, I do not believe that you can make your way back there. At least not until Reverend Cheval returns.
I think that as a man of God, if there is demonic energy threatening your congregation, you should do anything within your power to stop that threat.
I promise you that through our prayers, we are quite strong against demonic influence.
Now you listen here, Mr. Deacon. We mean well, but we can't protect you if we don't know what we gotta protect you from. I think it would serve everyone's best interest. You just let us in there and go take a quick look at that mine.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be too bad to take a look, but if you wouldn't mind, we will need some people to be there with you.
Not a problem at all. Much appreciated.
Please, follow me and I'll lead you to the back. As you're being led to the far back of the church into the room, the deacon opens the door, and inside of it you see an altar, made out of copper, with a large mirror that stands in front of the altar. Xander, what you see is a reflection of yourself, but you also see yourself as a child. You start to hear kind of voices of like a battle. Your parents kind of calling for you to hide under the bed. And then it just snaps back. What exactly is it that you boys are looking for?
Well, I can tell you that there is this mirror right here has some sort of demonic magic cast upon it.
There's absolutely no way that this has demonic magic. This was an artifact found way back when.
Deacon, I assume you have some sort of spell that will protect those of your congregation from good and evil and stuff like that. Is there any way you could cast that on the mirror?
I'm not sure the Reverend would appreciate me messing with parts of the historical artifacts of our congregation.
If your magic comes from your lord, and this is an artifact of your lord, they should work together, shouldn't they?
Okay, I guess the simple spell wouldn't do too much harm, I guess. The deacon begins to chant a little prayer, and all of a sudden, you see a red glow around the mirror until it begins to envelop the entire room. Your vision begins to get all blurred. And as it comes back, your vision starts to come back to you. You see that you're no longer inside of this room. In front of you, you see almost what appears to be like a deep crack into the ground in front of you. And right above you is a large sign that says Cooked Earth Mine. And as you look around you, you don't see the deacon anywhere near you.
Well, this is a roundabout way, but I think we are where we needed to be.
As you're going into the mine, you see from all around you, there's a strange, very eerie red glow along the rocks. And as you go further into the mine, you suddenly hear a voice right next to you. A spectral figure of a man, an old miner. Hello there.
Hello there. Can you see us?
I see you. You see me.
How long have you been down here?
Years. Since the start of this mine.
Would you like us to get you out?
Please. As he says this, you see 4 other spirits show up behind him. Our souls are trapped here. My name is William Woodlace. I've been trapped here for years. Our souls are being trapped. Our bodies forced to fight as warriors of the blood.
Guys, I think those things that attacked Shelley might be what he's describing.
That's probably pretty accurate.
Where are you trapped at down here?
The caverns. Our spirits are being sacrificed to summon a great evil.
Can you lead us there?
Our spirits are too weak. If we have a host, we can lead you there.
Well, it just so happens our good friend Crowley over here is,
Fuck. Nah. No.
It is the only way.
Does the host have to be willing?
It does have to be willing.
Cecil is the most injured. Probably take him over.
All of us need our own individual host to travel.
Don't you just need one to lead the way?
I promise we can assist you.
I think this might be... I am definitely the smallest and least nimble. So if he tries to run with my body,
Get the shit out of you, got it.
Nah, maybe not that. Come here,
worries.
William Woodlace.
Oh, thank you.
Please, make sure he doesn't run.
Let's get a move on. My brothers, I'm sorry. I will save you. As you're making your way further down the tunnel, it starts to open up into a larger cavern. In the middle of the cavern, you see a pit filled with some sort of like magma. Floating in the air, you see this large rock-like figure. Its thick arms kind of spread out, almost as if he's tied by this red energy. And you see those blood creatures that you saw before. They're pushing an individual into the magma below, and you hear him screaming in agony. You see one individual chanting over a book in his hands.
Well, I think we found the Reverend Cheval. I think we should refrain from killing him.
Why?
Because he should face the law.
No, he's a total asshole.
Do you know something about this man?
He works with the forces of the devil. He wants to bring prosperity to the town at any cost, and it has warped him into an evil creature.
I think this is a good time for a lesson. You remember when I said that the ends don't justify the means? He wish for prosperity for the town.
You really trying to turn this into a teachable moment right now?
He's super evil. Kill him.
What are you doing, bro? This is not an episode of VeggieTales. What the fuck?
Every moment is a chance for learning, Crawley.
Why'd you let me inside of this one? Why can't they hear me?
He might be speaking out of anger.
No, if you don't kill him, he'll summon the demon.
Well, he did. If y'all want to start combat, I can sneak around and try and disrupt the magic circle.
Hello, boys.
Sheriff, there is a man committing a crime here.
And you see the head of the Reverend turn around 180 degrees. Intruders.
Bryce, apprehend this man.
Well, you see, me and the Reverend got a deal. Everybody roll initiative.
Crawley, hand me your bag.
I give him my shit.
I'm going to run to the Reverend. I enjoyed my time with all of you.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm going to use my Arcana Fusion to turn his bag into another bag of holding and shove it inside of mine while I'm beside the Reverend.
That's crazy, bro. Trying to sacrifice your life in the beginning.
I don't die. I get sucked into a random location on the astral plane.
Nigga, it's one turn. There hasn't been like a rotation.
I put the bags inside each other. That means that the Reverend and these two people, as well as myself, will all disappear into the astral plane. As I put it inside, I turn to the party and I go, I never said my last name was Heimerdinger.
Cecil.
Ever since my colleague died, I've been just searching for the answers to the questions he left behind. Kick it in the fire. Oh no, this one. I'm so sorry. And I would love the opportunity to do good.
As this happens, the entire chambers begin to rumble, and you start to see the chains that were holding down T'Cheen break apart. You feel this energy begin to build up around in the entire room. Eventually, all of you, you've had that same feeling when you first went through the portal again. You find yourselves out into the middle of the town, maybe a little bit dazed about what's happened. Sheriff Bryce gets up. What the fuck you done?
Cecil just did what he had to do to preserve what is right in this world.
Carlos, put a bullet in all of them.
Oh, I forgot about this thing. Someone kill this nigga, isn't he?
Carlos, please, my friend.
Carlos kind of aims the gun at Xander for a second and then looks a little sad.
Carlos, you scum bitch.
You knew this was coming, probably, maybe.
Oh no. Please, 4 points of damage.
Oh
my
god.
Oh no.
Shit,
Can you show us the cone?
they're rolling really good.
I'll get it. These bandits have gotten the best of me. Carlos, why? I felt such a connection. That story of the Wheel of...
If all of our characters die, really easy transition to Pathfinder 2.
Pathfinder!
That's a good point. That's...
Oh no.
So dead. I'm just so
That
dead.
again is -1.
Is this the first team wipe I've seen?
Carlos kind of looks a little... He's kind of grimacing a little.
Good job, buddy. Drinks are on me tonight.
So Bryce, what are we gonna do with these guys once we capture them?
We're gonna take their bodies, we're gonna cut their heads off and put them on stakes and show it to any filthy bandits that try to ruin our town. Pretty good time for it to be Sheriff Bryce's turn.
I'm kind of looking down pitifully at DeSantis, who just swore at me a moment ago. Kind of stealthily, so no one notices, I kneel down and pop a little goodberry in his mouth and massage his jaws up and down, and I whisper, "Go on, DeSantis, crawl out of here. I don't need your head on a stake." With my next move, I kind of turn to Shaw, I guess. I'm gonna try and shotgun Shaw. Carlos is looking real conflicted as he continues shooting at Shaw right now.
Sheriff Bryce takes a look at
Andy, if you think he would try to kill me, have him try to kill me. Don't hold back.
Keep the narrative going.
Oh, do whatever you feels right. Don't hesitate.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You watch Sheriff Bryce take his sword, slicing into the chest of the Lone Ranger Xander.
I don't want to hear anything from you right now, Carl. You're gonna have to do this. No words out of your mouth. You're just gonna nod, and you're gonna make your wife pass on. Whenever I see a woman who may be in trouble, I got to reach out to help.
That's a little cringe.
Cringe? One medicine check in 3 rounds of...
Journey finally over, as we never get to learn the rest of his backstory. Crawley. Tell me how you want to kill Sheriff Bryce.
Fucking one roll, 2.
This is for the people we lost. Justice has been served. And I just hit that nigga. I go swoop that man down the middle with the wrath of the animal kingdom.
Sheriff Bryce, his face bludgeoned in, dies right next to Xander.
All right, gang. Maybe we could work something out here.
Carlos, drop your weapon.
If I drop the weapon, you're just gonna kill me anyway.
The weapon. You might live.
Just takes off running.
Yeah. Yeah, literally just flees in the other direction.
As you watch Carlos, running down the street frantically, he gets shot a little, gets grazed on the shoulder. He manages to steal a horse,
Yeah, I'm in tremendous pain.
getting away scot-free. I guess all of y'all huddle around the body of Xander.
Don't worry, Xander. I'm gonna hunt down Carlos for you.
Oh shit, boys. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do next, to be honest with you.
Let's just bury him and get out of here.
And as this happens, you start to hear gunshots off in the distance. Probably dozens of gunshots out in the air. And you just hear a voice yelling out loud.
How's it going, boys? Archer Mayhem's coming to take the city.
I don't think we can take another fight, boys. Go get Mr. Belmont, quick. You yell out to Mr. Belmont to get everything ready. You begin to move out of the town, and you hear more of these gunshots coming in closer into the town. You hear people screaming. Shaw just looks down, depressed, knowing that he has failed the city and the town. But maybe one day you can find a path. Maybe find a way to save the town again in the future. Yeah, I think that's the end of Coffin Rock.